Hello students, welcome to the online class session of accountancy. Today in this online class session of accountancy, I will explain you the treatment of goodwill. That is the share of goodwill which is known as premium for goodwill, which is brought in by the new partner, how it is treated, and what is the treatment of the capital which is brought in by the new partner. As we know, the new partner brings two things within the firm. One is the capital and second is the premium for goodwill in accordance with his share in the firm. Okay, right. So what is the treatment of capital brought in by the new partner as well as premium for goodwill which is brought in by the partner? Case first. When new partner pays premium for goodwill privately, whenever the new partner brings premium for goodwill amount and he opt for paying that premium for goodwill amount privately, means the aim behind is not to show the premium for goodwill amount in the books of the firm. If no record of premium for goodwill is to be maintained within the firm, then means there will not be any entry to be passed. Okay, so when new partner pays premium for goodwill amount privately, then no entry is passed in the books of the firm. Second case, when new partner pays premium for goodwill. When new partner pays premium for goodwill in cash and retained within the firm. Okay, assume one more thing brought in by the partner, that is capital. Okay, the goodwill amount is brought in by the new partner and that is retained, that is kept within the firm. Then what is the entry? First entry will be for bringing the premium for goodwill amount within the firm. It will be brought in cash or through check by the new partner. So what will increase within the firm? The cash or bank account. Increase in cash or bank as an asset of the firm is shown on the debit side. Bank account, debit. To premium for goodwill. What is the source of income? Premium for goodwill. Whenever the income increases is to be shown on the credit side. To new partner capital account, the new partner capital will increase and increase in capital is also shown on the credit side. So the journal entry which is to be passed in this case is bank or cash account debit to premium for goodwill to new partner's capital account. Okay. Narration I have written here, premium for goodwill and capital account brought in by the new partner. Now whatever amount of premium for goodwill is brought in by the new partner, that is distributed among the sacrificing partners in the sacrificing ratio. So whatever amount of premium for goodwill will be there, which is being brought in by the new partner, will be distributed among the sacrificing partner in the sacrificing ratio. So premium for goodwill, the income will decrease, will be shown on the debit side as it is being distributed among the partners. And being distributed among the partner means the partner's capital will increase. So increase in capital will be shown on the credit side. Premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partner's capital account. Okay. Right. So these are the two journal entries which are needed to be passed in case second. And in case first, no entry is to be passed. Now on the basis of question number 24, I will explain you this treatment of goodwill. Okay, first of all, just see the question number 24 of DK Goyal. K and Y were partners in the firm sharing profits in 3:2. See, 3:2 is the old ratio. 3/5, 2/5 is the old ratio in between K and Y. They admit Z as a new partner. Z is a new partner. For 1/3 share. Share of Z is 1/3. Z acquired means Z get his share from K and Y in 2:3 means 2:3 is the sacrifice of K and Y. ठीक है, whatever is the share of Z, that is 1/3, he get this share in the ratio 2:3 from K and Y. So K and Y sacrifice will be 1/3 into 2/5 sacrifice of K, and Y sacrifice will be 1/3 into 3/5. The result will be 2/15 and 3/15 sacrifice of K and Y. Okay. Now we need to find the new ratio. New ratio formula is old minus sacri. Use the formula. K new share will be K old 3/5 minus sacri of K 2/15. We'll get 7/15 as the answer. Similarly, Y new share, put the digits. Y old share is 2/5 and Y sacrifice is 3/15. Put the digits here. You will get the new share of Y 3/15. So here new ratio will be K, Y and Z. 7/15, put the digit of K new share. 3/15 new share of Y, and Z share we already know it is 1/3. Okay. The answer will be 735. Okay, simplify it, you get the answer. You will get the answer 735 is the new ratio. Okay, and sacrificing ratio here is 7:3. Here the sacrificing ratio is 2:3. K sacrifice and Y sacrifice, you can see 2:3. Okay, denominators are same of K and Y. Simply just see the numerator 2:3. Okay, 2 and 3, this will be the sacrificing ratio, and this is the ratio in which the premium for goodwill amount is to be distributed among the sacrificing partners. The premium for goodwill amount which will be brought in by Z will be distributed among K and Y in this ratio 2:3. Okay, right. Now I am just reading out the question. Z brought 80,000 for his capital and 30,000 for his 1/3 share of premium. Okay, 80,000 is the capital brought in by the new partner and 30,000 is the premium for goodwill. Okay, just put the digits in the journal entry. I am putting the digits in the journal entry. $80,000 and 30,000. 80,000 is the new partner is Z. Here I will write Z. Okay, 80,000 and 30,000 is the premium for goodwill. Total will be 1,10,000. Okay, right. New, in place of new partner, you write the new partner name Z. Okay. Similarly, the premium for goodwill amount is 30,000. It will be distributed among sacrificing partners. So write in place of premium for goodwill 30,000 rupees. Okay. And in place of sacrificing partner, you write the name of K and Y, the sacrificing partner's name. What amount will be distributed? 30,000. Just calculate. K share 2/15. 2:3. 2:3 means 2/5 and Y 30,000 into 3/5. You will get 12,000 and 18,000. Okay, as the answers. So in the second journal entry, K will get 12,000 and Y will get 18,000. Write the name of the sacrificing partners in place of sacrificing partners capital. You have to write to K capital account, to Y capital account. See it, I am writing the names. to K capital account 12,000 to Y capital account 18,000. Okay, this is the solution of question number 24. Okay, right. Can take the screenshot of the solution. Take the screenshot. And copy it in fair notebook. Okay, keep in mind, all of you. Now you share your homework in between 5 to 7 p.m. only. The time for sharing the homework is 5 to 7 p.m. Okay, and this is the time when you can, and the time for asking the queries is up to 1:30. Okay, up to 1:30 p.m. you ask your queries, okay, related to the topics being taught to you. Up to 1:30 you ask your queries, right? From 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. you can ask your queries, and from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. you can share your homework. After it, I will not accept your homework, and the record of the homework will be sent at sharp 7 p.m. to the office, to the CBSE site. Okay, first of all it will be sent by us to the office, and the office administrative staff will send your homework directly to the CBSE site. Okay, right? And accordingly your marks will be calculated, and that will be the base for giving the internal marks to you in the board. Okay, so just stick to the time which I have given to you for asking the queries, 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and for sharing the homework 5 to 7. At 7 I will send your homework to the office administrative staff, and it will be further shared to the official site of CBSE for allotting the internal marks which are to be given to you in board exams. Okay, so that's all for today. And one more thing, all of you have to attend the Zoom classes also, because the recording will be made by us. Now we will record the Zoom classes. Okay, the screen will be recorded by us. Okay, and its copy will be saved in the school. Okay, in the hardware device it will be saved, and at the time of demand by CBSE it will be remitted to CBSE. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day.